Welcome to our ship tour of Celebrity Reflection. We hope you enjoy it, and I'll leave you with Pete to take you on the tour.
So, we start our tour on deck 15. As you can see, the canopy provides shade and there are plenty of sun loungers. As we move forward, we have the mast bar on the left. There's plenty of seating, both in the sun and in the shaded area. The shaded area overlooks the solarium, which we will cover later in the video. Moving upwards to deck 16, the solstice deck. This provides a nice peaceful area to catch those rays. Moving round to the front of the ship, we have a small basketball court. Although given the average age of this particular cruise, I'm not surprised this place is empty. Just on the left there, we have the Mars Bar Grill. They do a great burger and fries. Moving on around the running track, you'll notice there are two pools. One is around 4 foot deep and the other is approximately 6 foot deep. You will also notice that there are 4 hot tubs, or jacuzzis, whichever is your preference. On the right is the Lawn Club and a rather large TV screen. They put on various movies and sporting events throughout the day and the night. You can hire out the cabanas, although they don't come cheap. On a sea day they're $249 for the day, and on a port day they're $99 for the day. There are 2 greens, one on either side of the ship. This one is a bowling green, on the other side you have a putting green. We personally felt this was a little bit of wasted space. Just ahead is the Sunset Bar. This has a Caribbean vibe about it, which is mainly due to the staff that worked at the bar. We spent most sailorways at this bar whilst enjoying the So again, on the right we see the Lawn Club and the Lawn Club Grill. The pool area always has a good vibe, especially when they have live entertainment.
I smell my cheap perfume. For a smile we can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down.
It's always good to see the bar stocked up, especially when you've got a drinks package. This is the grand foyer and central atrium of the ship. There is always life on this part of the ship, and it's visible from several decks above. You'll also find live music and a disco at the grand foyer. Guest relations was on deck 3, and I felt this area could be better situated, away from the live entertainment and where people wanted to congregate. Cellar Masters is a wine bar which opens from 12 noon until 12 midnight, although I didn't see much happening in there during the day. You can see there is plenty of comfortable seating and a long table for themed events. You will also be hosted by a professional bartender. The Martini Bar was a great place to hang out whilst you were waiting to be seated in the main dining room. There was a good atmosphere here and the bar staff were always in good spirits. They also had the odd party trick up their sleeve. We visited the Ensemble Bar a few times on this cruise and we just enjoyed the atmosphere and the live music.
That cold black cloud is coming down. It feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door.
central atrium has a few hideaway areas, as we head down to deck 7 to visit the hideaway. This area could be described as a tranquil area resembling an avant-garde treehouse with intimate nests, as well as funky seating. The nests are accessible from deck 8. So here I am on deck 8 visiting one of these rather interesting and artistic nests. So this is the library on deck 10, and what I'd like to know is who hasn't returned their books.
Deck 14.
Welcome back to deck 14 and the Ocean View Cafe and Bar. The Ocean View Cafe and Bar is open from 6:30 AM all the way through to 1 AM in the morning. It's a large buffet restaurant and can cater for over 850 people. This is definitely the best buffet restaurant we've been to for range and variety of food. You could quite easily enjoy your breakfast, lunch and dinner here. We did often enjoy a cheeky late night pizza here. It's quite a large cafe, but don't forget there's all this seating at the back of the ship also. Whilst this video is a ship tour and not a food review, I just feel I have to share a little bit more detail about this cafe and what it had to offer, especially on the last sea day when they put on a very impressive lunchtime spread for us. The ship's main dining room is the Opus restaurant. It has room for 1,402 guests over 2 levels, which are both accessible via the glass staircase. The restaurant is very elegant and has 2 dramatic features. The first being the 2-storey high wine tower, which holds 1,800 bottles of wine. The second being the dazzling chandelier. Right, so desserts have arrived and we're going to find out what Lisa's got.
So I've got a citrus roulade.
Citrus
And I've got a
roulade.
little bowl of vanilla ice cream.
That's an extra, isn't it?
Yeah, that's an extra because I like
Yep.
vanilla ice cream.
And what have I got? A bit of baked Alaska. Sure, look at that. Moving on to the speciality restaurants, and first up we have Blue. This restaurant seats 152 guests and is an exclusive restaurant for Aqua Class cabin passengers only. Although guests staying in suites are also welcome upon availability. You can clearly see the theme here with 2 white rose walls and rose patterned blue carpet. Another great feature of this restaurant is the room divider, which is quite artistic to say the least. Tuscan Grill is located at the back of the ship. This is a premium steakhouse restaurant with a capacity of 144 guests. There is a surcharge of $45 per person, and this is on a reservation only basis. Opening times are between 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. The gourmet cuisine is traditionally Italian. Also available are a la carte menus with Italian cocktails, including homemade limoncello and an Italian wine list. Depending on the cruise itinerary, Tuscan Grill also opens for lunch, usually on sea days, between 12 and 1:30 p.m. Food at Murano is certainly decadent, with traditional French dishes. Guests can order a la carte or indulge in a 6-course tasting menu. There are 2 choices for each course on the tasting menu, and there's an option of a wine paired with each course, which raises the surcharge from $50 per person to $89 per person. Cafe Al Baccio is a great place to enjoy a specialty coffee. The opening times are 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. It's got very comfortable seating and has starboard promenade views. There is a good range of pastries, croissants, sandwiches, tarts, cookies and cakes, or if you prefer, you can pick up a gelato ice cream in a fresh baked waffle cone. Fortunes is the ship's Vegas-style gambling casino, and it boasts over 250 slot machines. The casino opens at 9 a.m, although it is closed whilst the ship is docked in ports of call. Sadly, my fortunes were definitely hiding. So we move on to the Boulevard shops. First up is Serendipity, which is destination themed merchandise, food, clothes, accessories and crafts. Reflection, which is all your celebrity logo merchandise. And Spirits and Such, which is alcohol, tobaccos and sundries. So these stairs take us up to more shops and the Galleria boutiques, which include shops such as Bulgari, Michael Kors and Breitling. So basically jewellery, handbags and watches. The atrium tree aboard the Reflection was designed by artist Bert Rodriguez. The upper portion of the tree is alive, whereas the man-made section below is made of cast aluminium and electric lighting. The living tree on top grows and comes to life while the sun is shining, and the man-made section on the bottom comes to life as the sun disappears. So we arrive at the fitness centre. Now these guys have classes running from 7 AM, which include a morning stretch, a workout of the day, yoga sessions, HIIT sessions, spin sessions, or you could just freestyle and just carry out your own gym session. As you can see, there are plenty of treadmills, cross trainers, bikes, weight machines, free weights, and I'm sad to say I never used any of them, which is terrible considering I consumed about 5,000 calories a day. If you're looking for a quieter, more chill place to relax, then the solarium is the one. It's air conditioned, it's covered, there are 2 hot tubs, there's a nice sized pool, and there are plenty of lounges. There is a cafe in the solarium and it's an adults only area. The Sky Observation Lounge is basically where you're going to finish off your night's entertainment. This venue wouldn't look out of place on the Starship Enterprise. The views are great and the seating is very comfortable. During the day you could catch a trivia or a quiz in this place, and in the evenings you had karaoke, you had live bands, and you finished off the night with a disco until 1 AM. The Reflection Theatre is a great venue and has a capacity of over 1,100 people. There were 2 headliner shows, one at 7 PM and one at 9 PM.
If you enjoy our video today, please hit the like and subscribe buttons as it helps our channel to grow.